Varsity Club, welcome back to the class. Look, the Shamrocks are cooking right now. They're standing a perfect 7-0 in the season, and that's great news. We have a test coming up this week against the Cardinals, and they have a really good pass rush. Dorian Van Dyke, a lot of you guys remember him from the draft class. He's an absolute monster. I mean, really, I'm going to show you. So again, Van Dyke has been in the league for a couple of years, but he's 6'8", 267 pounds, and the guy's a monster. 95 overall. His power moves, his finesse, his speed, his acceleration, his tackle, his block shedding. He's going to be a problem. Our offensive line, not necessarily the best, so I'm kind of scared about today's matchup. From an ability standpoint, he is fearmonger, he is secure tackler, and he is BOGO. And if you look at his stats, I mean, I think he's had pretty good stats, but he gets double and triple teamed pretty much every single game. He's had, let's see, 8.5 sacks so far this season. He had 13.5 the year prior. His rookie season was 17.5. So the dude has been putting up production. He's getting double teamed. He's still killing it. Before we jump into the game, we actually did make an adjustment to our lineup. So at receiver, we still have Gallup as a number 1, Bartell's on number 2, and then Deontay Arnold's on number 3. Those three dudes are 3 of the best receivers in the league, so I feel privileged to have them back there for Dorsett. But at the number 4 spot, Ben Macklin is going to move up from the 5 to the 4. He's been doing really well in practice. His training has been pushing him up and up every single week. And Claypool's a guy that is talented, but we haven't really used him, and we're not picking up his contract after this season because of how much he's costing us. So Macklin is cheaper. He's about $1 million a year, where Claypool's going closer to $7 or $8 million a year. We're going for a cheaper alternative for a guy that's going to be here long term and probably better. So let's get things going. We got Kyla Murray. We got a bunch of good players on the Cardinals right now. They've been getting better and better, but again, they're on the cusp of not having a great season. Can they beat an undefeated team and us today? Not if we have anything to say about it. So our team's coming out here ready to get things going. Look, I'm happy with our squad. Defensively, offensively, this is one of the best teams that we've ever put together. And Jamison Biddle has started off with a sack. I really feel like our team has found their way. I mean, we've had some struggle seasons. We kept getting right on the cusp of getting the Super Bowl, couldn't do it. Finally got there and ended up winning the whole thing. I'm excited to see what our team can do here. Oh, Kyla Murray? The heck was that? Our defense is definitely standing pat right now. We're locking up when we need to. We're playing really well. I like seeing this. We need our defensive line, though, to get a little bit more pressure. Linebackers have done their thing. We still have yet to see Chase Young really do much of anything this year, though. And it'd be different if Chase Young was maybe getting double teamed, but he's not. He's getting single pretty much coverage the entire time. He just has to do better. We've given him a lot of time, a lot of opportunities. Our defense is incredible. He's got to commit. But the wild thing is that even with him not really having, again, a stellar year or years the past couple of seasons, we're still killing him. We got a lot of guys out here producing defensively and offensively. Where's that? Nearly threw a pick there. A little 2nd and 10 action. One of the halfback screen. Lindley got lit up. He's going to try to cut back a little bit. 74 though, couldn't throw a block for him, and he didn't really get anywhere. So big third downs coming here for our team. We got Gallup in the slot. Bartell and Arnold also out there to the left hand side. We're going to put Barnett in delayed drag route on coverage. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Mr. Thomas. It's not Van Dyke, but Thomas came off the edge quick. Okay, we're definitely seeing what the Cardinals are doing right now. They're playing really strong. They're playing aggressive. They send blitzes. We send blitzes, and well, they send some right back. So we didn't necessarily like that a lot. Kyla Murray, though, we lost track of him, and the young fella has got some wheels. He's going up the middle. He's gonna get hit hard by Trey Sanders. A rare hit by him, and he picks up 39 yards. Stop him. Sometimes that happens. So you're looking down the field. You lose track of one of the most dynamic quarterbacks in the entire NFL. This running back, though, we don't have to worry about him as much. Nice tackle there by Whitfield. We got 2nd and 12. Kyla Murray makes an adjustment. Running back's going out to the edge. We're watching, but across the middle, which is where we're most susceptible, as Davis gets the tackle. Started off incredibly well. Since then, struggle a little bit. Another crossing route. We are terrible at those. Fryer gets burned, and Christian Kirk is in the end zone. Arizona, they're on the board first. So what worked really well for us the first time was, you know, the run game. Let's go back to it right here. They're sitting on it a little bit. Lindley's going to get hit pretty hard after one. Lindley's having a solid season, a little under 100 yards per game, so not super mad at how he's playing. Claypool's in the game. Not really seeing Ben Macklin, who we, again, just substituted in for Claypool this week in the depth chart, but can't catch anything regardless. This has been one of the toughest offensive starts we've had in a minute. Consider we're 7-0. We don't look anything like that. We're set again, drops back. Got a guy there. That was a tight window. Probably should have went to the tight end there instead. We're punting. Now, Arizona got the ball back. Couldn't really do anything with it, so it's still the same score we saw earlier, but we got to pick things up ASAP. We're set again. Looking for something. He's got Gallup on a nice release. Gallup trying to turn the Jets on. He gets to the sideline. He goes all the way down to the 49-yard line. About time we get a good one. Gallup, again, as you remember, last episode was pretty angry, pretty frustrated. We got him the ball, and now he's a lot more happy, which is in turn helping out our team a lot. You got to stop getting hit, though. Dorsett's getting lit up. And there's a tough defensive end on each side for the Cardinals. Our nightmare for sure. Lilly with a nice move, but he's fooling nobody. 5-yard pickup's gonna make it 3rd and 5. Martell has seen no action so far in today's game. We just probably threw a pick. We're messing up. I think it's about time we trust our instincts here. We're going for a 4th down. Is it smart? Probably not. Got our guy. It's Ben Macklin. We got him in the game finally. Let's go, young fella. Ben Macklin making a huge grab there for our team. And okay, that little move up in the lineup started to look a little bit better all of a sudden. Lindley, again, not much room there, but still picks up 1 or 2. Second 8 after gain of 2 by Lindley. Dorsett again. Feeling the pressure. We do have Lindley, or see, that's Graham actually who drops it. This has been tough. We are in field goal range. Our kicking has been spotty. We'll see what happens ultimately there, but we need something big. A couple of guys with an opportunity here. Dorsett sees his tight end. That's got to be pass interference. Thank you. He was right there. He was ready to grab that one. Penalty on the play. Defensive pass interference. We're 100% going to accept that. We live to fight again. Because of that bad penalty by the Cardinals, we're in a good spot. 1st and 10. Go Barnett out here cooking, and the young fella in the end zone again. Find me a better tight end in NFL history. Can't. That's what I want to see. I want to see our premier players out there making a play. Dorsett bounce back through a great strike, and Barnett goes in the end zone just like we wanted him to. We got the score tied up, and now the Cardinals to see what they can answer back with. And our fear right now is Kyla Murray running down the middle again. Ooh, I think that's a false start. See what they say. We'll take that. Like I was saying, though, our biggest fear is really Kyla Murray. I mean, they got a lot of guys that can make plays in their team, but offensively, he's the guy that really keeps things moving. If he's cooking, well, the rest of the team's doing pretty well. 3rd and 1. We're going to pinch our guys a little bit. Thought they were going with the run. Okay, they technically are. Oh! Shepard and Walls come in and get the sack. We'll take it. He almost had the 1st down, but luckily, they got a hold of him. This is one of those moments that can be a turning point in the game, but we got to answer back and answer back strong. Lilly again trying to find some room here. A better run than he's had for a little bit. He finally gets 3. With those really talented defensive ends and a great linebacker / safety in Isaiah Simmons, we want to try to take advantage of maybe how they're going to play this a little bit, and the read option is how we're going to do that. Again, if we can get the running game going, that opens up the passing game. It's all sort of relative here. Arnold in motion. We'll hand it off to him on a wide receiver sweep. He's got some room, but he has a couple dudes in front of him, and they weren't really fooled at all. 2nd and 7. Dorsett ready to go. I feel like we've been here a whole lot today. Throw it underneath there, but Arnold's ready to go. That pass also put Dorsett over 2,000 yards on the season. It's been a great year for him. He's trying to keep it moving. Blitz is coming. Bruh. We threw it where basically the guy was the entire time. What are we doing? 2nd and 10. Dorsett ready to go. I feel like we've been on 2nd and 10 a ton today. Underneath Otis Brown. Remember, we stole him from the Cowboys, and we've used him basically not at all. And it might seem like a dumb strat, except for the fact that we beat the Cowboys because they didn't have him, potentially. We got ourselves a Super Bowl, so I'm not really mad at how that worked out. Superstars all over the field for the Cardinals, man. This is wild. They are stacked. Defensively more so than offensively. Meet Dorian Van Dyke. It's a big dude. We probably should be specifying a little bit more on short plays, short routes than anything, but oh no. Okay, they are dropping every interception, thank God, or else we have 4. 3rd and 18. I mean, they're just X factors and superstars everywhere on that defense. They got guys lined up everywhere. Oh, what is that pass, Dorsett? You gotta make that. It's been a wild game so far. We gotta lock up here. We have got to get a good defensive stop to get some points on the board. Field goal, touchdown, whatever it is, I will take it. We had a punt there in that last one. I don't want to see anything like that again. We need to lock up. 2nd and 8, playing for the pass now. Biddle, a lot of pressure on Murray. That's gotta be a fumble. Call it, you cowards. Here's our big play. Watching the running back out of the backfield. Gotta watch Murray for the run too. Go for the slide. This is there. He's gonna pick that one off. He's gonna try to stretch it. I don't think he's gonna outrun Kyla Murray. He definitely isn't. But we're inside the red zone. We needed a play, and we got it. All right, here we go. I don't know how we're going to do it. We got to score in this drive here. Oh, I know how we're going to do it. Use your legs, young fella. Dorsett is going to walk it in on the first play after the pick, young fella. Thank you. We needed that. The momentum has finally shifted. Arizona struck first. We've had 14 unanswered right now, so we're feeling really good about ourselves. Murray's been sacked. He's been hit hard. He's thrown a pick. He's got to do better here. And he's doing just that as we whiff on a tackle. We've got to do that. Trey Sanders can't get it. Biddle can't get it. The big fella is running. And ladies and gentlemen, we're in trouble again. You just witnessed what is quite possibly the slowest touchdown we've seen all NFL season. And the worst tackling you've also seen all NFL season. Dorsett's letting one rip. Got Bartell deep. Thank you. Pass interference. You cannot guard him, okay? Yes, you've been locking him up a little bit, but you cannot guard Bartell the entire game. Pass interference will put us at the 27-yard line. I'll take it. The options we have at our disposal are significantly more than what they were a couple of seconds ago. Now, because we don't have to run it every single time, or excuse me, pass it every single time, we can definitely run it. This time we're running it though, because they are running after Rashawn Dorsett. He says Van Dyke. It's fast. Not fast enough. The young fella's in the end zone yet again. Back-to-back rushing touchdowns. I don't care how you score, I will take it. Also, just want to point out we send the extra point, and it was blocked. Sean Lane. The past couple of plays for both teams have been wild, right? We saw a crazy touchdown to Tate. Then we saw we saw a rushing touchdown, then a passing touchdown, then another rushing touchdown. What is happening right now in this game? No defense. Arizona used their first timeout though. Again, they're only down 6 because our kicker isn't exactly great. We've had that problem for a long time. We cannot guard in zone or even man right now. They're killing us. Kyla Murray ready to go. 43 seconds on the clock. 1 timeout left. I feel like they're using their timeouts a little bit early right now, but that's just me. They're going deep. We got Sanders out there. One-handed pick. Stiff arms him and says, excuse me, I got places to be. Sanders is going to try to cut back. It doesn't matter. He gets down to the 48-yard line. Trey Sanders had a horrible missed tackle a couple of plays ago that led to a touchdown. Now we got the ball back because of him. I'm kind of blown away. This has been a weird game. Way more points than I wanted to allow in the first quarter. But I can't be mad at the results at the moment. Rashawn Dorsett says, you know what? I'm just going to keep running at this point. We probably should have went out of bounds, but I'll take the first down. 25 seconds left. Plenty of time, in my opinion, to keep putting points on the board. Dorsett has his X factor. Oh, I don't understand where he was throwing that. They really haven't press covered Gallup a lot today. They've been sitting back on him. I don't blame him. He's been cooking recently. I don't understand where Rashawn Dorsett is throwing the football. What I would like for him to do is complete a pass right about now. It's been a while. They are blitzing a lot. 3 people from the left side. We're going to throw... Actually, we're going to throw... Yep. Barnett there. Arnold there is our safety. Okay. Please. Didn't get both feet down. So on 4th and 10, our guy that missed the extra point earlier is now going to line up to try to kick a field goal. There's an 8-mile-an-hour wind, so I guess the dome is open, or the roof is open here in Arizona. This ball is up. I think it has the distance. I was scared. It barely went in, but look, 53 yards later, we got a field goal. We've extended our lead, and we're going into halftime. Not exactly comfortable, but content. We're back out here ready to go. What a weird first half. We couldn't score, then we couldn't stop scoring, and then we couldn't stop them from scoring. And then we're going to let Arizona walk into the end zone. Unless Bronco Barnett gets 99 speed and grows to be 37 feet tall. I'm crying. Just like that, Arizona's right back in this game. Send Gallup deep. We need something better than what we have right now. Oh, Gallup, this is the play for Gallup. This is the play for Gallup. I like this right now. A little underthrown. He thought he had it. I think if Gallup makes a little bit of a better effort, he's got it. He's probably stiff arming that dude. He's in the end zone celebrating right now. Instead, Thad literally just running over people right now. This is a big 3rd down and 3. We're going with the read option. Dorsett's already fumbled once today. Hoping it doesn't happen again. They were pretty much ready for this run and back on defense. Biggest challenge for us has been their defense by far, but we also just had the worst punt of all time. They returned it really well, and now Arizona's offense has a chance to try to do something big here. The running game for them, luckily, outside of Kyla Murray, hasn't been great, though. I think we have to make Murray feel uncomfortable right now, though. He's way too comfortable. He's cooking us, and we've got to do better. Setting a lot of dudes at him, but it doesn't matter if you can't cover. Need a turnover again. We had one previously. Need another one. Len Walls on the wrong side of the field, unfortunately, on that one. Mouton's going to go up to the 18. Second and short for Murray and company. Under center now. Heavy package at the moment. You go back for the run. Mouton's getting a lot of lanes. That offensive line, give him credit. They're making spots for him. There's still plenty of time in this game, but the undefeated streak is being threatened, to be honest. Middle and company coming in. Kirk is killing everybody. Trey Sanders, Christian Norwood, Davis, everybody. You can't cover him. So the Cardinals got that touchdown. We're down 5. Could be worse. We should be down 4 though, in my opinion, but our kicker's high key trash. Not finding a lot of pockets. We do have Barnett deep down the field. He's unfortunately a shoe size too big. I think what I have to remind myself though is that we don't have to be in Chucky mode right now. We're okay. We'll be fine. We just gotta convert. We're set all the time in the world. As this guy in Arnold's get out of bounds. I'm just gonna, Isaiah Simmons is there and I'm scared of a fumble. That's an example of take what is in front of you. Don't try to force too much, just take what's there. We're set all alone in the backfield. Arnold again, another quick grab, picks up 4. It was like zone coverage. 2nd and 6. We got one-on-one with Bronco. I'm taking that every single time, especially against a small corner. Given that, gotta get that Lindley going. I'm afraid to run with Dorsett again. The read option might be off the table for a few, but Lindley, I'm ready to let him go. Can we block though? Platt, what are you doing? That being said, it was 4 yards, so can't be so mad. Running again. The Cardinals' run defense is stupendous. This is big. 3rd and 7. We're gonna send Gallup right where the blitz is coming from. Cover that pretty well. We're set though, feeling pretty good. Hey, look, we don't need passing touchdowns if the young fella can run it like that. Not 1, not 2, 3 rushing touchdowns. You gonna win the rock, paper, scissors? 3rd time's the charm? Lost. Okay, this is big. This is absolutely huge right now. We need to get the 2-point conversion. Makes this a field goal for the game. This honestly might be another Rashawn Dorsett moment. It was a moment, it's not a good one. We should have passed it. Look, the wins don't have to be great. They just have to be wins. At this point, we're just hoping for a win. First down again. Kyla Murray and company trying to get the run game going. Okay, Chase Young. Thank you. It's about time. Got to imagine the pass game's coming here. 2nd and 10. We're gonna patrol the middle with Bishop, see if we can stop somebody here. Go for the comeback route. The big fella breaks it, but we get him on the 2nd tackle. Biddle brings him down. Running a little cover 2 here. Just gonna pray we can get someone to lock up. We're actually gonna control walls and let him sort of watch this middle area. That is... Trey Sanders picked that off. You're kidding me. 3rd interception of the season. 2nd of the game. It's a shutdown corner. They didn't challenge that at all. That's 3 picks on the afternoon by Kyla Murray. Things I didn't expect. That, I mean, Otis Brown, you got a block on that one, young fella. There's one regret I have is not finding a way to get that Lindley the run blocking he needs. That man just hoping and praying for it one day. 3rd and 9. This is the big one again. If we can find a way to stay alive, huge. If not, not so huge. Brissett's here. Right where we want him. Deontay Arnold could have got hit a lot harder. Luckily, he's okay. And we're inside the red zone again. Gotta keep him moving here. We're back to Lindley. Lindley's finding some room. If he didn't bump into his own guy, that's a touchdown. To make us feel better, though, they did just show that the Cardinals are the number 3 run defense in the entire NFL, and it shows. They have been locking us up all game today, and we are just finding nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. 3rd down, 6 yards to go. Blitz is coming. They've been doing that a lot on 3rd downs. I don't blame them because it's been working. I'll go. Big fella. He got hit, but he held on to it. Find me a better tight end. Again, you can't. This is going to be big. This is the biggest drive of the game right now. Can the Cardinals answer back? We have an 8-point lead now. What are they going to do? Well, Kylo's going to beat Deron Payne immediately. 2nd and 17. Look, we're going to keep the blitz coming right now. Make him feel uncomfortable. Murray obviously has been under pressure a lot today. He's thrown 3 interceptions. He's been sacked a couple of times. We're keeping that heat coming. This is bad. We got a lot of our guys switching. I don't really like having Fryer on Christian Kirk, but not much we can do at this point. They took advantage of it immediately for a quick slant. I think they're down to 7. I need Chase Young to get some pressure finally. This is his moment right here. Possibly not. Oh, it is! Chase Young answering the call. Chase Young answered the call. You got to be happy with that if you're a Shamrocks fan. First down. Gonna get the outside run game going. The Cardinals are just too good on run defense. A little 2nd and 8. I don't hate this. Okay, I now hate it a lot. A whole lot. I can't quite put into words how scary this Cardinals team is. Like, they are dumb scary. Got Bartell, who hasn't really done much today. Gallup both going deep. Macklin, pretty much our main route we're looking for here. One hand, we need 2. Offensively, that wasn't great. Our previous defensive drive was fantastic, though. And we've got an opportunity here with 3.5 minutes to shut them down. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Chase Young is getting some pressure off the edge. We can't quite. Okay, we need new ankles. Looks like me against James Harden. Not pretty. First down again. Look, Kyla Murray's been clutch. Luckily, DeAndre Hopkins is not on this team anymore, but if he were, I'd be panicking full. Can we get anyone? Christian Norwood with a big hit. Payne is going to pick up the fumble. The Cardinals have a turnover at the worst possible time. And that's what we needed. I mean, that is 100% what we needed. I feel like the Cardinals are kind of cheesing this play. We're going to try it anyway, see if we can get a block. Yeah. All Madden knows everything. Taking Arizona down to the 2-minute warning, but this is going to come down to the final couple of plays here. 2nd and 11. Need a good run. They literally can't block for this dude. I'm sorry, Thad. 35-yard line blitz is coming. It's coming from the left side, which is great. We're going to try to go with a screen pass on the right. See if we can get it to work. What? This is now the biggest kick of the game. They can't really afford to ice the kicker because they need their timeouts to try to make a play. Oh, best accuracy we've seen all day from it. This is up. This one. Imagine Sean Lane drilling 2 50-plus yard field goals in a game. Imagine. I didn't really think the MVP of today's game was going to be our kicker, but I mean, here we are. 11-point lead, minute 47 left. Arizona needs a quick touchdown. They can't waste a lot of time, and they are finding gaps everywhere. Kirk is going to almost get out of bounds. He didn't, though, which works out for us. They're not going to go for the quick spike. They're keeping everything, and Murray smartly gets rid of it. Putting our guys back a little bit. I don't want anybody in press coverage right now. Trying to get pressure on Murray if we possibly can. Payne is coming. He hits him hard. There's no penalty on that, and we're keeping him in bounds. I don't care about the first down. We kept him in bounds. Arizona knows more than anything they have to get their guys out of bounds or get a quick point. Murray's getting rid of it. If he doesn't see him quickly, he's just chucking it and dropping our guys back. I will take passes at this point as long as they don't score and we keep him in bounds. Kirk's going to the slot. Actually, I have no idea who's guarding. Might be Davis. The pressure's here. Chase Young. Murray's so good. 99% of quarterbacks in the league, that's going to be a sack. But Kyla Murray's not letting it happen. We're going to stay in zone. We're going to patrol around the walls a little bit. Chase Young has done a really good job here in the second half of putting pressure on him. They're going deep. Oh my God, what a breakup by Davis. They're going for a field goal. Hello? Oh, this is a 61-yard field goal try. That was almost good. Holy crap. So with that missed field goal, we're going to walk out of here with a W. Waste a little bit of clock. It was a close one, but we still won. Running through the stats, Kyla Murray had a weird game. 200-plus yards, 3 touchdowns, but the 3 interceptions and a fumble, not his best. We see Dorsett, 13 of 29, 180 yards, 2 touchdowns. Didn't have great accuracy, wasn't super efficient, but he still kind of played well. On the ground, Thad Lindley, 19 attempts, but only 59 yards. He just couldn't get the blocking, in my opinion, but he had a couple of runs that were nice. It's just that defense is stellar. But if we do want to commend somebody here, it's Rashawn Dorsett. 5 attempts, 68 yards, 3 touchdowns. Yes, he had a fumble, and that started us off horribly wrong. But what he did after, can't be mad at all. Here, Christian Kirk was really difficult to cover all day today. 7 for 86, 2 touchdowns. I think both of those were in the first half. Deontay Arnold, 5 for 72, no touchdowns. Bronco Barnett, stellar today, 3 for 44 and 2 touchdowns. Thad Lindley, we won't really talk about it. And then Frank Tate. I mean, what a run this dude had. Might have been the play of the game. Defensively, nobody had really crazy stats out here today, but Jamison Biddle, 5 tackles and a sack, as well as John Meekins. Trey Sanders, though, probably your player of the game. We'll get to him in a second. Deron Payne with 1 sack. Chase Young, hallelujah, with 1 sack. CJ Whitfield, Jamison Biddle, all with a sack, and then a half a sack for both Rudy Shepard and for Glenn Walls. But the guy on defense today, Trey Sanders. Yes, Davis had a pick, but Trey Sanders had an incredible one-handed one and then a shoestring one on the sideline that honestly changed today's game.